What's up, guys? Today we're going to go over how to invest in real estate while working your 9 to 5. I think this video will be really interesting for you guys because we'll be going over some of the strategies that a lot of people don't talk about and some ways to actually get into real estate passively while you're working a full-time job. So the first way I want to go over is buying an REIT. That stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. So REITs are actually sold on the stock market. There's something called like the Vanguard REIT. The ticker is VNQ. And REITs are known for paying pretty large dividends. For example, the REIT that my grandpa actually invested in was called Welltower. It's still out there. It's called Welltower. It pays about 3 to 4% per year in dividends, which means, basically whatever money you put on it, you'll be getting a 4% return every year on that, guaranteed. So you might be asking, why is this much better than like a stock that returns 7% or 8% per year? Because that's what the average stock market returns. Well, the thing is, the dividends are guaranteed every year pretty much. So as long as that company is still in business, you're going to be getting a 4% return on investment. Let's say you have $3 million in stocks. If you do, or $3 million in the REIT, if you get a 4% return investment, that's $120,000 per year. And that's basically passive income. And it doesn't matter if the stocks go up or down one year or the next, right? Sometimes there's stock market crashes where the stock will plunge down 50%. Although it will go back up during that year, you're gonna have to worry because you're taking money out of the stocks, you'll actually lose money. Versus REITs, you get the dividends every year. So even though it does go down for that year, you still can take out the dividends. And so you can count on that to basically be a guaranteed income every month or every quarter. The dividends pay on a quarterly basis. The second way you can invest in real estate is actually through a syndication. So a lot of people actually out there do something what you call a syndication, where they gather a bunch of investors together and invest in real estate. And so they get a percentage of the cut. Every investor gets a percentage of the cut. Make sure if you go the syndication route that you really vet the syndicator. Make sure that they have years of experience doing this. Inquire into what their actual financials look like. Make sure you understand it, because if you don't understand it, I've heard of things like Ponzi schemes out there. So you do have to be very careful. Make sure that all the numbers make sense. Make sure that you do your due diligence and your research before you invest in a syndication. The last way is, of course, buying a rental. And some people will say this is not passive income because you have to deal with tenants, toilets, and termites, right? Well, if you do it right and you create a system in place and you have a model that you can follow and a strategy that you follow, and you have managers, like you have a team in place that can basically help you manage your rentals, then it really is a passive investment. So guys, I spend less than an hour a week on my rentals, and I have 5 rentals right now, making $13,910 in rental income. So it's a really great way to get started. I mean, that's the best way to get started in real estate, is just to buy your first rental, leverage that, try to buy as many rentals as you can as soon as you can, and then let it grow over time as your rent increases, as you gain appreciation on the property, etc. And you're able to actually do this while working full time. Me and a lot of my clients do work full-time jobs, and they're able to invest in real estate passively and be able to do this less than, I would say, 3 hours or less a week setting it up. And once everything's set up, I would say less than an hour a week. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week on our next video.